This is Whitchurch silk mill, situated on Frog Island on the River Test. As you can see from the film, the surroundings are particularly attractive. This mill is unique, as it is the last silk-producing mill left in the south of England. The idea of this film is to show in simple terms how we produce silk yarn. All the silk goods on sale in the shop are produced at our mill. Restoration of the mill by the Hampshire Building Preservation Trust has been going on since May the 24th, 1986, when we launched the Appeal Fund. This work is very expensive and your support is most welcome. We do not have silkworms, but we import raw silk from China. The silk imported from China arrives here in hanks. We then wash these hanks, and they are then dyed to the colours which we require. The hank is pulled out for winding onto bobbins. This is done on the winding frame. The apprentice weaver places the hank onto a reel. After cutting the ties, she attaches the loose end to a bobbin for winding. After winding, the full bobbins are transferred to the creel. We then come to the process of the warp. This is made of threads running lengthwise in the loom, and it is prepared on the creel and then onto the warping mill. Each bobbin on the creel represents one thread in the warp. The threads are drawn through reeds to produce a narrow section of about 1.5 inches on the warping mill. The sections then build up to the full width of the warp, which is normally 36 inches wide. The completed warp is then beamed off. In this instance, a yellow warp is shown. The warp beam will then be carried downstairs to the weaving shed and onto the loom. To avoid re-threading the loom, here a new blue warp is being twisted into an old white one. The weaver takes one thread at a time, working across the warp, and joins up to 10,000 ends, and I mean 10,000. Some of the looms operating here are up to 100 years old. Now you can see on this loom a black silk, which we know as Ottoman silk. This is woven especially for legal gowns, which are bought by barristers and QCs and judges. It is from this silk that the expression "taking silk" emanates. You have all heard of the expression "the flying shuttle." Here you will see the shuttle taking the weft across the warp. The weft is wound onto what we call perns or quills, which are threaded into the shuttle. Each perm contains 1,000 yards of silk thread, which is sufficient to weave 12 inches of finished silk. The loom you see here is a dobby loom. dolly mechanism controls the weave pattern. Each ring on the lad controls the raising of the individual shafts of the harness. The harness controls the lifting of the warp threads and makes the weave pattern. This particular loom is weaving organzine silk for theatrical costumes. Here you can see, to a new design, small diamonds being woven. We can, on certain looms, use two shuttles. The double shuttles are used for producing specific patterns or weaves in the silk. Here, for example, crepe silk is being woven. We can also offer a high-quality range of silk shirts and blouses tailored here at the mill. We have recently been favoured with an order from a member of the royal family. Support from you, our visitors, is vital to our long-term future of weaving the finest quality silk on our historic looms here at Whitchurch.
Hi? No.